Hello Orchid friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at my Phalaenopsis Schilleriana. It's in full bloom and I'm really excited about this, so I want to share this with you. If this is your first time watching my video, my channel is all about orchids. From what orchids I have, how I grow them, my thoughts on certain orchid topics, to what orchids are blooming, etc. So if you want to follow along my orchid hobby adventure, please consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notification. This particular orchid is a species from the Philippines, native to the Philippines, and it's also fragrant. One of the biggest characteristics about this orchid though really is its leaves, its mottled leaves, and you can see that some type of Schillerianas are more silvery than others, and the one that I have, I believe it's called TKP, so it's more silvery than the regular Schilleriana, but they're all species and they're all fragrant. But the mottled spots or the spots can really be different on each individual leaf. I don't know what caused it, but that also is what makes it really interesting to look at it when it's not in full bloom. When it's not in bloom, you look at the leaves. Personally, I really love looking at the leaves. This flower is blooming for the very first time. I'm so super excited about this particular orchid. It's a species, like I said earlier, but I really love the leaves. Look at that. The leaf on the left, the newest leaf, has more tiger-like stripes. But then if you look at the leaves in the back, the spots are more random, distributed on the leaves. So each leaf can have its own pattern. Some people say that it has to do with the nutrients, with the sun, but I really don't know if that's true. It could really just be how the plant wants, right? Whatever that means. Either way, I really think that the fact that it's mottled, it's just really good it's cool to look at. For me, I can stare at the leaves for not for hours, but for quite a few minutes for sure. So anyway, it's blooming with 7 flowers. That's great. Originally, it had another side branch with 2 buds on it, but those 2 buds blasted when they were really small still, so I went ahead and cut it off. I believe later in this video clip, you'll be able to see where I cut it. So with 7 bloom for its first blooming cycle, I think this is very, very good. It's a good success. And the fact that I really didn't move it much other than trying to take pictures to document, I really left it where it was on my growing rack so that it has that cascade look and feel, which I love in orchids because and here is the side view of this flower or this orchid. The flowers are arching back. It's not as flat as I had expected, but also because of its flower arching back. So if you look at it from the side or even from it directly behind the orchid, the flowers really look like they're butterflies, which I find amazing. And maybe that's why Phalaenopsis are also called butterfly orchid or moth orchid, because they really have that resemblance. Like if you see here, it's really, if you look at this orchid from a distance, the flowers would definitely look like butterflies to you, especially from this view, looking from behind the orchid. Like I said earlier, it had 9 buds to begin with, but 2 of which on the smaller branch blasted, and this is where I had to cut it off because I knew that they were blasted. They had totally different color and then they dried up, so I went ahead and cut it. So for 7th bloom for its first bloom cycle, I really think that, you know, I would consider this a success, and the fact that it has cascade look and feel, that cascade arch right? I really enjoyed this particular orchid. The way it looks now, it's just great. And also, its fragrance is very faint in the morning, and as it gets, as the day gets older to like around noon and early afternoon, it gets stronger. But what's interesting is that in the evening when I smell it, it still is fragrant, and it smells like rose essential oil, roses. It smells like roses to me. I don't know if you have Schilleriana, I don't know if they smell like roses to you or rose essential oil. But for me, that's what it smells like to me, which I find it very interesting. But again, just look at these flowers. They're amazing, and I love the lip. The lip looks like mustaches, which I find really funny. For the rest of the video, I have prepared quite a few photos to help you understand how this orchid has developed over time until its current blooming with 7 flowers. I really hope you enjoy these photos and the music, and I will make sure I give you more updates as many of my other orchids are developing their spikes and blooms. So this is all I have for you today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to get more orchid related videos from my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification. You can also find me on Facebook, and I will include the direct link in the description box below. I want to wish you happy growing, and I will talk to you in my next video. Ciao!